This is Betty with Betty Stampin' Crazy, and I had a challenge from, I guess she's my upline, and for Stampin' Up, and what she did was she asked us to make a card from the new catalog, which you haven't seen yet, but we got a glimpse of it, and or my take on one of the cards from the catalog. I actually did two, but I will do another video for the other one. The challenge was to make a card from the catalog, the new catalog, that would use the products we have now, but to make it look like the other one, more or less the other one. You didn't have to use the same colors or anything, but I pretty much did. So this is mine, and I used, for this one, it's called In the Meadow, and for this particular card I used the deers, the little butterflies, and this image right here, which is the flowers. This saying right here, it says, "To someone who's great to be around." Okay, so let's get started on that. Oh, and I also used our linen thread, because what they used on the card I didn't have, so I improvised and used the linen thread. I also used my circles. These are the circles, and they're using a little bit different thing with the new ones, because if you'll look through, you'll see that these circles are going to be retiring. But I used the number 6 and the number 7. I cut out the Whisper White with the number 6, and the crumb cake is cut out with the number 7. And also I used, the only ink that I used was Night of Navy on this. Okay, so let's get started on this. Of course, your card base is going to be the standard 8.5 by 5.5, and you will score it at 4 1/4. Okay, but let's get this going first. Okay, your other pieces, which is this piece right down here underneath, I cut this a little bit shorter. I cut it just a little bit off because they had just a little bit on the brown right here, or the, I'm sorry, the crumb cake. So I have a piece here that's 5.5 by 3/4. Okay, for the little saying, all I have is just a little piece of Whisper White that's 2.5 or 2 by 1.5. And then these pieces, I just took, like, this could be 3 by 3, but I have 3 1/4 by 3, and that's for the Whisper White. And then this one can be like 3.5 by 3.5 to cut these round circles out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my circles out, and I'll be right back with you. Now, the ink that I'm using is called Night of Navy, and like I said, it is the only ink that we use, that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp my deers down. Let's see, I want them just a little bit off. Okay, and then I'm going to do my butterflies. Okay, they're marked at the bottom. I wanted them straight up. That's good. Okay, then for this, I'm going to let this dry just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting on this little piece right here so that I can go ahead and put my ink up and get it out of, oh, I can't put it up. Oh, I have one more thing I have to stamp after this. Hopefully I can get this straight. Oh, flipped over on me. That's good. Can't believe I did that good. Okay. Then one more thing I have to stamp, but what I'm going to do, and I know you can't see this right now, if you'll look, let's see if I can get it. You can kind of see it. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad right now, but it's what it is. It's a Night of Navy, and I stamped, like I said, the flower image, and all it is just a little bit in the background. and I used my circles to kind of figure out where I wanted to put it. Oops, I forgot to cut this off at the bottom, and I only cut off probably, I think it was like yeah, it was 1/4 inch. So let me do that right quick. My circle, because I did cut a 1/4 inch off of this end. It's shorter than the other one. So what I'm going to do is place this big circle right here. Get it over a little bit farther. How far down did I get that? I think I came down a little bit farther. About like that. Okay, then I marked it just barely right here. Just kind of took a pen and did that, because you're not going to be able to see it anyway. Okay, then I took my Night of Navy, find my little spot here, and I want it just to the side of the spot, not too much to the side. That should do it. Okay, that's all the stamping I need to do on this one. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take the card, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it. Let me get my bone folder here, because I want to put that little strip across the bottom. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to put a little bit of glue across the top of this. Oops. I don't want very much. Come on, glue. I think I had it setting up. Oops. Don't want that too far. Okay, I'm just going to put it across the top of this just a little bit. Just a straight line. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go across it. That way I know I catch the bottom and the top without getting it all over the place. Okay, let me wipe my hands. Sorry, I had to get me a wet wipe and wipe my glue off my finger. Otherwise I'd have been sticking to everything. Okay, what I did with this is I brought it all the way down here. I lined it up with that bottom on the long side. Then I put my fingers right there on the edge and brought this down. That way it's glued. Just like that. Still didn't get all the glue off. Okay. Then I took the twine and I put, where's my tape? A little bit of snail right here. This is going to be underneath the circle, so it's not going to matter. And I started it right there. And then I just took it, let me unravel some of this. I don't even know how many times I wrapped it. I just wrapped it till I thought it looked good. I just started wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Oops. Okay. Come on, get off the card. And you know what? I think I've just about got it right there. That should be alright. I think that's enough places. Let me go ahead and cut this off. And then I will take this and glue it down. Alright, then I took about 3 pieces, and I would say probably, oh, maybe 5 inches long, I think I did. Close enough. And I cut it, and then I put 3 pieces. 1, 2. I'm all fumble fingers today. 1 more. They don't have to be perfect because I'm going to be cutting them off when I get through. Okay, and I'm going to take these and run them through here. And all I'm going to do is tie a knot. Or actually, all I'm going to do is, let's do it this other way. Get the other direction. So I'm coming in from this way. And I'm tying all 3 of these. Let's catch all 3 of these. Whoops, did I? Nope, I got one more there. And then I'm just going to pull it. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut the ends off. I'm going to cut it fairly short because I just want this just coming out like that. And the same thing over here. Oh yeah, I got that one a little too short. Okay, let's move all this stuff out of the way. Alright, now for the deer, all I did was took a little bit of snail, put it on the back. Where's my tweezers? Okay, let's move this aside right quick. And I just kind of brought it down off to the side. I just left a little bit of crumb cake on this side. Did that. Turn it over. Let me get my dimensionals here. And I'm using the edges of my dimensionals right now, trying to use them up. So, because I wind up with a lot of edges. Okay. And one more because it's a pretty good size circle. Okay. Bring this back in here. Pull all these off. Okay. Then just pull this to the side. I'll bring it down a little bit because I want this to be over the brown. And just set it down like that. Okay, and then I come back in with my greeting, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get the edges. Whoops, I didn't cut that all the way. And I'm just going to put that on there. Get this. Oop. Let's not put the greeting upside down. And there you go. And there's that card. Quick, simple, and just using the stuff that we already had. And you can spread these out if you want to, or just leave them like that. I just like them like that. I do want to bring that up a little bit though. Okay, so it's a little more even. Of course, I'm not even. I don't look even sometimes. And I think the next time I should have stamped this over just a little bit farther so you can see a little bit more of it, and I may do that the next time. But here's the card, and my name's Betty with Betty's Stampin' Crazy. And I will leave a link in the description box below, so you can go over to my online store, or I will have this video plus the card measurements on my blog. So I'll also give you a link for my blog. So just go down there, click on the link. This is going to the new catalog, so you'll still be able to get it, but you might want to check out the ones that are retiring, and if there's something you want, go ahead and get it because they're going fast. The last of this catalog is going to be May 31st, but I know a lot of this stuff is going to run out before then, so check it out. Thank you. Bye-bye.